Hey guys, welcome to This Week in Board Games on Snowboard Gamer. This is episode 8, and in these segments I go through all the games that we played last week, any interesting board game news, and if I get a package, we open it up. I'm really excited for this week. We played a lot of games, and I've also got a very exciting announcement that I'll go over partway through the episode. We've got 11 games in total that I played this week, so let's get right to it. For the 6th week in a row, we've played King Domino. This game is a really fun tile-laying game for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up. Plays in about 15 minutes. Travis much prefers the 2-player version with the 7x7 grid, and I'll have to agree with him. I think it's better 7x7 than 5x5. Next, I played Twilight Struggle. This is a 2-player only game. It's like a game of chess with a Cold War theme to it. It is awesome, and I played this week with one of my best friends, Sean, who lives in Austin, Texas. Normally I prefer to keep my games on the tabletop, but every now and then I get on the computer. I'm playing Twilight Struggle tonight with one of my best friends, Sean. Now, he doesn't live in Denver. Sean came to Snowboard Gamer 1.0 back in January. I'm linking up with him tonight, and we're going to play some Twilight Struggle, which I've beaten him one time at. Let's hope I can make it number 2 tonight. I can't believe it. I finally beat Sean. That's only the 2nd time ever I've beaten him. He beat me the first time tonight. He was Russia, I was US. The second time, I was Russia and he was US. You can hear it playing the Russian national anthem as my victory here. I'm gonna sing a little bit of it with you. Союзная решимых республик свободных. Next, we played Twilight Squabble. It's a miniature version of Twilight Struggle that plays in about 10 minutes. You're trying to advance your space race track, your balance of power. You want to shift in favor of whichever superpower you are, but you don't want it to go too far so as to cause mass destruction and nuclear war. We played Bears vs. Babies this week. I just filmed an unboxing of this, so look for that upcoming in the next few weeks. It is by the same creators as Exploding Kittens. It's just as demented, if not more. Basically, everyone is building these monsters with these cards with various traits. Then they're provoking horrible babies to come attack the monsters, and whoever eats the most babies wins the game.
A bunny in a prom dress who can run at the speed of light.
It is for 2 to 5 players, plays in 20 minutes, and is for ages 10 and up. This box is cracking me up. It's got fur all over it, and this is the actual lid to the box. Now for the special announcement.
That is a lot of nails.
Yeah,
Be careful, don't let it
crap.
fall down. Whoa.
Oh.
That thing's like a freaking medieval weapon.
We're about to start a renovation in our house, and I'm really excited. Guess why? Behind me is the dining room where I film stuff and where we play board games. And if I turn around this way, we got the front door there. Behind me is our formal living room. It's got a piano in it right now, and it's got a couple chairs and a table. There's not a lot going on in this room, but as part of this renovation, this wall here is going to have, guess what? Shelving for board games. And we're going to put a big table in the middle here for board gaming. This will be the board game room. I am so excited. I don't know when it's going to be done, but the renovation is officially underway with the first wall that has been knocked down in the kitchen. Yay, I'm so excited. Or as Rebecca Black would say, we so excited. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated every week on the status of our renovation and the build out of our board game room. Next, we played Ice Cool. This game has a really cool design, a box in a box. You take the lid off to the box. It's kind of like a Russian nesting doll. It plays 2 to 4 players, ages 6 and up, in 13 minutes. You take turns being the hall monitor and trying to catch the penguins running around the halls of the school. Oh, I was trying to curve it through there. Oh, dang it. We played Terraforming Mars this week with the Hellas and Elysium map pack expansion. We played with the Hellas board, and I just did an unboxing of this also and posted it to our YouTube channel on Monday. So go check it out when you have a chance. It's a really cool board. It's a different map with different objectives and awards. Other than that, the gameplay is the same, no extra cards. And I think for less than $20, totally worth it. It really adds some variety to Terraforming Mars. Next, we played King of Tokyo with the King of Tokyo Power-Up Expansion. King of Tokyo, it's essentially monsters in the city of Tokyo, and you're kind of playing King of the Hill. You're rolling dice, Yahtzee style, where you can re-roll several times. It's for 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and plays in 30 minutes. The Power-Up Expansion adds a new character with this panda guy. Each monster gets its own deck of 8 cards, which add additional abilities for the monster. I feel like this expansion improved the game and made it a lot closer, and it eliminated the somebody runs away with the game, which sometimes can happen in King of Tokyo. So I really enjoyed it with the expansion. The next game we played is the Settlers of Catan. 3 to 4 players in 60 minutes and ages 10 and up. You're gathering resources, you're building roads, settlements, cities, and you're trading with everyone else in the game to try and get the resources you need to accomplish these goals and get up to 10 victory points. This is a classic game. It's been around for over 20 years. It won the Spiel des Jahres in 1995. It's that old, 22 years, and has sold more than 18 million copies. I think where this game really shines is the trading aspect of it. If you have not played Settlers of Catan, you absolutely need to try it out. This is a classic. For the third week in a row is Scythe. We played it with one of the new factions, along with the metal coin upgrade that I purchased. We did 6 players on the big map. I've never done that before. It was awesome. It's set in an alternate post-World War I setting in Europa. It's a true engine building game with a little bit of conflict with the mechs. Not a ton, but just enough to make it interesting. Awesome game. There's a reason why it's rated in the top 10. For the 8th week in a row, guess what at the table? Yep, Secret Hitler. It is for 5 to 10 players, ages 17 and up, I think because of the theme, and plays in 45 minutes. It is pre-World War II with a liberal government in Germany and fascists who are trying to take over the government and install Hitler as their leader.
That's just
I think that's the
don't
least
feel like
likelihood.
Ethan's played a Hitler game.
I don't think so either,
Hitler.
but I'm voting this down because I don't trust Ian.
I don't trust any other combo.
Okay.
Like, this is the
Then
combo
you
I
need
trust
to
the
switch
most
zombies.
out of the
What do you mean?
table.
Yeah.
Finally, we played Exploding Kittens. This is a short, silly game, 2 to 5 players, plays in about 15 minutes. And the concept of the game is simple. You have a deck of cards, and you end your turn by drawing the top card. If it's an exploding kitten, it blows up, and you're out of the game. We played the NSFW version, which stands for the Not Safe at Work version, more of an adult theme. It says it's ages 30 and up. I think that's a joke. The family version is for ages 7 and up, but it's still slightly demented given the fact that it's about kittens that explode. Now, for the news. Z-Man Games announced Pandemic Rising Tide this week. Instead of fighting disease like you do in regular Pandemic, it's set in the scenes of Netherlands, and the water is famous for flooding there, and so you're setting dams and traps to try and keep the water out, and eventually trying to build 4 hydraulic structures to keep the land safe from flooding. Sounds interesting. I'm not sure how many more Pandemic rethemes we need. It does sound a little different, so I might check it out. We'll see. I backed 2 games on Kickstarter this week. The first one is Werebeasts. It's a social deduction set collecting game, but it's secret what you're trying to collect. So you have a secret identity. If you can figure out what other people are trying to collect, then it sounds like you can mess them up. 3 to 10 players, ages 8 and up, 15 minutes, and is $25. The Kickstarter ends October 2nd. I'll put a link in the description in case you want to go back it also. The second game that I backed is Mint Delivery. This is a pickup and delivery game. It's all in this cute little mint tin. And you lay the cards out to form a map, and you've got these cities connected. And in order to gain points, you take your little truck and you drive from one city and you load it up, and then you drive to another city and drop it off. Sounds like a lot of fun. It's by the same game designer who designed Mintworks, which is a small mint tin worker placement game. The game is only $10. But for $20, you can get a copy of both Mint Delivery and Mintworks. It ends in 10 days on September 22nd. If you want to go back it, I'll also put a link in the description. That's it for the news. I do have one package here. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Chromacast. This is a bag with straps. Goes on your back. This is meant for a cajon, which is a musical instrument. And so you can see the base of this is, I think, 12 or 13 inches. It unzips like this. Guitar cases and musical cases. That's pretty funny, but I don't need that right now, because this bag is for board games. Now let's see how this works. Okay, Terraforming Mars. Let's see how many we can fit in here. Like Scythe, I think, is too big for it. So it's gonna fit all the games that are square, which are the majority of the games that I have. Let's just grab a few more and see how they work. Yamatai, 5 Tribes, 3. Imhotep, 4. Dominion, 5. And Ticket to Ride, 6. Steam Time, just barely. Wow, check that out. This will be perfect for my work board game nights. So I can fit 7 full-size square games in here and carry it on my back. Gotta go to the chiropractor after this though. Thing's heavy. There. Awesome. Not too bad. Just carry it on your back. It sure beats carrying a duffel bag and having it just destroy your hand. That is it for this week in board games. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe for more board game videos, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, I forgot to mention, this bag is only 20 bucks on Amazon. Totally worth it. I didn't realize how heavy that bag was. It's also got this nice handle on the top to pick it up with and break your back with. So, yeah, Chromacast. I'll put a link in the description.